Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the last episode we finished the various sites that we were able to discover in the Glenavon region, and now I think it is time to head back to the capital. So this will probably be one of those episodes where we deal with kingdom matters. So let's head into the capital, and first of all I'll go to the main square and I will pause the game while I offload the stuff that we have looted in our various locations that we have done out there. It's a nice city we have here now. Okay, well, I will pause the game or recording, and I will see you all soon. There we go. Now we are up to nearly we have 825,000. I probably should buy some build points from Hasuf. Let's see here. There we go. Let's buy 834 of those. That's 66,000, but that's not really an issue. And then let's head into the throne room. Let's check in with the storyteller on our way in. We've gotten quite a few various items. Let's go talk to him. Brought some relics. Get some gold for that. Ah, the wind howls over the wastelands of Glenavon. The flames of bonfires dance to the rhythmic music of a barbarian tribe. Thousands of years ago, these belonged to the guardians of a great chieftain's tomb. Yes, the same tomb that had been forsaken until recently. Are you interested in why the guardians abandoned their post? Their story is ready to be told if you are ready to listen. Then we'll lack some items for the Technic League. Okay, so tell me about the Forsaken Tomb. I hear the wind howling over the wastelands of Glenavon, the whispering of grass, the distant sound of thunder. I hear music and laughter. I smell the smoke of bonfires and roasting meat. The big feast is coming, but my heart is filled with anxiety. We get 10,000 gold, 2,250 experience, and we give him those ancient Kelid various items. I am Adra of the Tiger Lords. I am chieftain of a part of the clan that's been guarding Great Armag's tomb for over 1,000 years now. Once every 3 years, our youth venture into the tomb to test themselves, prove themselves worthy as adults in the tribe. The tomb is full of deadly traps. We have all undergone this test, but we've all also had friends who didn't come back. Today, my daughter has gone underground. I'm trying to stay calm. I was the one who trained her after all, but the long wait still gnaws at my soul like a wild beast. Are the young tribe members supposed to make it to Armag's burial chamber? Not at all. Only a handful of people have managed to get that far throughout the ages. Completing the initiation requires only making it to the stairway to the second floor. Of course, what warrior doesn't crave extra glory? There are always daredevils who will risk their lives to make it farther. I was one myself, and I paid a price for it. No, that's not entirely true. I made it back from the tomb alive and well. It was some of my peers who paid the price for my relentless courage and never made it back. Tell me about your clan. The Tiger Lords are the strongest tribe in all of Numeria. We are feared everywhere, from the hold of Belgzen to the hills of Nomen. My clan has a special honor. We are the guardians of Great Armag's tomb. It is a unique, glorious mission. What's wrong? Are you unhappy with your clan's posting? Good observation. This lofty mission has turned our clan into honorable outcasts. We try to avoid as much contact with the outside world, even our own kin, as possible. We've spent centuries roaming around the tomb, guarding the secret of its location. And once, every 3 years, we send our youth down there. And every time someone is maimed or killed. And for what? How much longer do the living need to serve an old dead man? Of course, I would never say any of this where my tribesmen could hear it. These sorts of thoughts are treasonous. But if I could free my clan of this honourable slavery, I would, without a moment's hesitation. Please, continue. Torchlight flickers in the dark doorway. They are alive. They've returned. Only through great effort do I maintain my calm exterior as a decent chieftain should. But as they come out into the light... Oh, Gorham. Without further thought of dignity, I rush toward them. They are wounded, exhausted. They carry 3 of their fellows on the shoulders. My daughter is among those being carried. She is alive. Thank all the good gods, she is alive. And I can't hold back my tears as I see her weak smile twisted with pain. But her right arm looks like a burnt branch, all black and charred. My daughter will never be able to wield a sword again, and 2 of her friends will never again open their eyes. It is a rarity when the rite of initiation doesn't turn the great feast into someone's funerary feast. The damned tomb keeps devouring our children. No, in reality it's devoured our whole clan. My daughter says she wanted to reach the burial chamber and speak with Zorek, but she failed the test of pain. I wonder what I would say to the spirit if I were to reach him. Shout in his face the names of all those who never left his tomb, maybe? Or perhaps beg him to release our clan from this eternal guard. But no, I fear I wouldn't have anything at all to say to him. Can't your tribe's clerics heal your daughter's arm? Maybe back in Numeria there are clerics powerful enough. Not here. I'll send an emissary to request the aid of a healer powerful enough to help her, but they will probably refuse. We're supposed to make as little contact with the outer world as we can. The secret of the tomb's location is greater than all. Does everyone in your clan know the tomb's location? No. Its exact location is known only to the chieftain and a few select elders. We roam the region, and once every 3 years we bring our youngsters here, blindfolded. Please, continue. The scouts bring alarming news. The Taldan army is headed this way from the south. They have already passed Kyanin, and they are advancing toward Numeria now. Our brothers and sisters from across the region are gathering to fight off the invaders. Everyone is nervous. Only I seem to feel any relief. In his explicable mercy, Gorham has sent us a war. No one would blame us if, to aid our motherland, we left our post at the tomb. And then, I'll do everything in my power to ensure the secret of its location is lost forever. I stare at the Numerian emissary. He's so young, I could be his mother. He's brought orders from the Tiger Lord's chieftain. Our clan is to stay here and guard Armag's tomb. I already know what I must do, and for the first time in decades my fingers tremble. My dagger pierces the emissary's heart. I see confusion in his eyes as they cloud over. Forgive me, boy. You never made it here. You were lost on the road, disappeared without a trace. The orders you carried will never reach us. My crime is inexcusable, and I will gladly pay for it. I will do my best not to linger in this world. I'll find a decent way to die as soon as I make certain that no one remains who knows the exact location of the tomb. But my clan will never return here again. Never. The storyteller bows his head. As you know, Adra was successful. Her clan rejoined the rest of the tribe, and once the Taldans were gone, the secret of the tomb's location was lost for many, many centuries. How did the war with the Taldans end? It ended with nothing. The Taldans went not to conquer, but to explore and make maps. The second army of exploration travelled through the river kingdoms. walked around Lake Encarthan and reached the hold of Belkzen before returning home. But at its start, the expedition looked like a real threat, and the Numerians made preparations to fight them off. What happened to Adra's daughter? Numerian clerics were able to heal her arm. She travelled far, cloaking herself in glory across multiple battles spanning from the hold of Belkzen to the hills of Nomen before dying with honour while fighting the Cyclopes. Thank you for the story. The storyteller inclines his head respectfully. Do we have any ancient artifacts? Nope. 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 So no. I'll leave you to your legends. So we have 89 days left. And we have 1,461 build points. I think we could rank up military at this point, but I guess all of our advisors are busy at the moment. We can rank up community. And we can rank up economy. Well, let's rank up economy then. Economy reached ranked 6. Thanks to the treasurer and the king, the kingdom's economy reached new heights. Fugitive from Pitax. Rogongar delivered an inspired speech for the citizens of the kingdom, saying that everyone who sets foot on these lands is free of other laws and may count on our protection. The people are excited and celebrate the general and the ruler of the stolen lands. +6 to military and +2 to relations. Keston managed to halt all foreign search parties at the border of the kingdom. The treasure was found by an innkeeper from the capital who was happy to pay the appropriate tax. +1 loyalty, 3 stability and 20 build points. Jaethal held a merry feast where the best bards competed with the best singers and musicians among the Fae. The magical sounds continued until morning. +4 to culture. Harim failed. An attempt to trap the ghost failed. The poltergeist chased the high priest from the temple and remained inside for months. How do we know it remained inside for months? -3 to divine. Ekundayo triumphed at kidnapping the prophetess through his agents and threw her into prison. The intelligence service is already making good use of her talents. She'll warn them if a threat materializes. +5 to espionage. Lindsay succeeded in expelling the druid in disgrace. There is no place for bloody rituals in these lands. The people supported this decision. They appreciate the fact that the authorities are concerned about morality. +3 to loyalty, relations, and divine. Octavia succeeded. While relying on intuition, she built barriers around the villages impenetrable to creatures from other planes, and this helped. Later they discovered that the giant mushrooms had emerged from the first world. +3 to arcane. Tristian failed. His militia managed to destroy most of the walking dead, but a week later the forest around the ravine is swarming with them again. -1 community, -4 divine, and -2 arcane. Now we have several new events. Opportunity. The event of the month. That is a very peculiar fox hunt. A crafty gangster named Fox is robbing carriages and stealing the kisses of wealthy men's wives. Something must be done. By the day, more and more people speak approvingly of his tricks. Let's send Jaethal on that together with a crisis point. Slum Dwellers, that's an opportunity. Penitence, that is also an opportunity. This one might be interested though. The Order of the Scourge suggests that the king hand over all of his prisoners for a small reward. The Hell Knights will separate out the worthy and turn them into recruits, while the rest will be guided towards the path of atonement. 35% chance. And finally, the treasurer requests my attention, so let's go see what Jubilost has to tell us. Caledorn. The movement of goods through our lands continues to grow. It's time we exercised your right to charge fees and taxes on merchants who enter your borders. In the past, Brevoy has exercised this right, but now it is in your hands. You only have to decide what to levy taxes on. I recommend you to steer to the middle course. Do not oppress the merchants too greatly. Do not believe their complaints and claims of poverty either. You should place a tax on goods for the rich and on craft materials for artisans. They both have enough income to survive these taxes without going bankrupt. Certainly, you're free to dismiss my advice. After all, what's the word of a famous traveller who's seen so many countries and watched how they prosper? We want to do the low tax option. Every guide I've read says that you should do the low tax option, so let the merchants pay fees only when importing luxury goods. So that's how you want it. Alright then. At least it will make the people happy. Perhaps that's even more important than a few coins. Exactly, Jubilost. We get +5 to economy and loyalty, thanks to that. Bokken gives us yet another acerbic ring. Can you do something else? Just make whatever you think will turn out best. Picks his ear with a piece of coal. Okay, that's an interesting thing to pick your ear with. Barask. The breastplate of afterlife. Thank you, keep at it, Barask. See if he makes something spectacular for us. Nazriel gives us a Beholder of Wind. Let's just say, respect our deal, that's commendable. Sharel. A Draping Veil of Prowess, whatever that is. Thank you, I hope to see more proof of your mastery in the future. The half-elf blushes and bows hurriedly. That appears to be that for now. So we got an acerbic ring that will go directly to the merchants. Beholder of Wind. This locket grants its wearer a +4 enhancement bonus to dexterity and allows to cast Blessings of Luck and Resolve spell twice per day as a 3rd level cleric. +4 dexterity. Blessings of Luck and Resolve, I don't sure if that's a... well, I guess it's a decent enough spell, but... Could give this to Ekon. And he could have a Constitution Strength belt instead. How does that affect you? You lose quite a bit of... Obviously you have something that gives you dexterity. Yeah, the gloves. Jubilost. Yeah, that one is way too important. Ah, my mouse is acting up again. This basically does the same thing, except he gets is going on here? Gets more dexterity from this. Kind of weird with this mouse thing because it only happens in Pathfinder Kingmaker now. Otherwise we didn't get any weapons. Got the breastplate of Afterlife. It's a +1 medium armor breastplate with energy resistance, which means that it absorbs 10 points of positive and 10 points of negative energy damage per attack that the wearer would normally take. Doesn't strike me as a particularly good armor. Then we have the Draping Veil of Prowess, which is a cloth armor. Not sure if that is better than the one we have, though. No, it isn't. However, no, you are able to wear armor, so... Tristian, you can put that on. I think you're allowed to wear any kind of armor anyway, so... Yep, well, that's it for now. We have more kingdom affairs to manage. Project. That is ranking up economy, which is currently at 126. I would like to rank up military. So let's do that. I'm a bit worried now that we got some problems that we get unresolved thanks to the month ticking over. Military reached rank 5. Jathal hired bards and made Fox a folk hero. In the eyes of the people, he's now keeper of the River Freedoms. Trade in the region is still taking a loss, but the inspired peasants are frequenting the theatre. We get 2 to loyalty, we lose 2 to economy, but we get 5 to culture. Why are you doing this, game? I wonder if that's an option, that it automatically assigns things. Varnhold has descended into mayhem. Bandit leader has risen to power in the woods and keeps gathering gangs under his iron command. Chasing him is like chasing the wind, but he keeps busy striking the remote settlements in the region. The guard and militia are holding fast, but they need reinforcements. Christian, please attend to that. The general requests an audience. I apologize if that sound came into the recording. I don't even know where it came from. The training things is irrelevant. We will level up economy, but first we need to hear what Ragongar has to say. Ragongar looks gloomy. Caledorn, we need to talk. A border patrol got buried under an avalanche in the eastern mountains. They are probably all dead. Not a great loss. They won't be the first to die, and they won't be the last. But there's a number of troops volunteering to go rescue them. -3 to military. The first avalanche is never the last. We will risk losing half the army up there. It's just not worth it. But if I say we're not going to the mountains, they won't learn anything. They'll just take me for a heartless bastard. That's why I'd rather you give the order to cancel the mission. It's got to be you, the chief. That's hard. You are the general, they are your soldiers, and I'm expecting you to decide. The Gungar grins. Ah, I don't care. Let them think of me however they want. There will be no rescue missions, so we are not going back and no one is getting rescued today. -3 to loyalty. We can live with that. So that was a month. 61 days until the curse gains power. Let's level up economy next. +21, wow. Barnhole Militia is done. I'm guessing we have to go up there. Economy reached rank 7. Barnhold besieged. Success, +3 to loyalty and +1 to stability. We have 2 training missions, but I have no desire to do these. Events. Wandering monsters. A mob of monsters invaded the region, then dispersed into the woods and wilds. The lands must be cleared of them before they cause great harm. And we have an opportunity. Freed swords. Let's just skip that. We have the problem, the Peoples of Wrath. There has been a riot in the region, where people are rebelling against a corrupt mayor. Their accusations may be justified, or they may be nothing but baseless defamation. This must be decided and dealt with. The region requires a stable administration, or the rioting will soon spread. Christian, you can do that. Protector of the weak. Tragedy at the mine. The local stone mine had a rock slide. The stone merchants have jacked up the prices and construction materials are running short. Let me just see what the final problem is. It's a goblin problem. Okay, Jubilost, you move on to that one. I guess we can put people onto these various... let's check the Nok-Nok has to say first, though. Jod, huh. Your Grace, there is one small matter. Series of small matters, actually, that's growing into a larger problem. Your goblin ally seems to have invited more of his tribe to the capital, and they are acting as if it's their home. It seems your goblin friend and his allies have been industrious in their latest blasphemy. They are erecting statues to Lamashtu, the mother of beasts, right outside the capital. It is heresy, and it is spreading fear and panic among the people. Could you please look into the matter? The guards are hesitant to deal with the one close to you personally. Right, okay. Well, I don't think we want any statues to Lamashtu near the capital. That sounds like a bad idea. Dragon is giving us a dragon scale plate. Thank you for your gift. Chemo. His face drawn and haggard, Chemo bows to you. Forgive me for not coming for so long, and please accept this humble gift, my final gift to you. She has rejected me. She will not listen to my pleas. My work has no sense anymore, just as my life. I shall bid you farewell and leave these lands forever. Do not despair. I'm glad to see you back. We will think of something, I promise, but for now, you must go rest. Chemo shrugs. As you wish. What do you get for falling in love with a fae? Nok-Nok and the Great Mother. And Affairs of the Heart, so we have 2 quests that we need to do. Let's go attend to Nok-Nok. Just want to drop off these notes. Where is this goblin thing? Okay, so we have to do that in the capital, actually. Okay. Even though it said outside the capital. Let's get in here and find Nok-Nok. One of Nok-Nok's ears perk up at your approach. He affixes you with a single eye and waits. I haven't heard much about about goblins since the trading post. Where are they? Hiding, sneaking, Nok-Nok grins. Goblins good at hiding and sneaking. You will hear from us soon, you no worry. I heard your tribe is building shrines to Lamashtu near the capital. Yes, be praised, O mother of beasts. You want to pay respect to her? I will show you. I guess I have no choice but to visit those shrines. You like it, promise. Goblin clearing has been revealed. Okay. We go then. It's over there. This place cannot be visited right now. Okay, we'll go there manually then. What do you mean it can't be visited right now? Oh, I need to bring Nok-Nok, of course. Fine. So off we go again, without Lindsay, but with Nok-Nok instead. So I need to check what that exclamation mark on Kingdom was. We're also nearing the end of the episode, but okay. Okay, so that's all it was. Okay, good. Journey will take 8 hours. There are the guards. Nok-Nok half stumbles in, clanking and rattling from a number of fetishes adorning his body. Teeth, pebbles, so much so he looks like a filthy bead curtain. You have no idea when he was able to dress up like this. He stops before you, his back straight, and does his best to look down upon you. But the effect ends up being something of a mess. Before you can speak, Nok-Nok addresses you, drawing out his words like proclamations. You have been summoned, Caledorn. The mother of beasts speaks. He raises his arms in a flourish. Through me! Jubilost takes out his notebook with a sigh. Go on, my big-eared friend. You deserve your own chapter in my upcoming book. Amazing paradoxes and incredible nonsense within Eastern Avestan. It's a working title. I did not give you leave to construct shrines in my capital. Nok-Nok blinks and he seems to deflate. But yes, we built many shrines to worship the mother, one sign of great goblin hero to earn her favor. He swallows and his ears droop. He not welcome here? Nok-Nok not welcome here? Either destroy these shrines now or spend the rest of your days in my prison. But... Nok-Nok looks down, tears in his eyes. I just wanted to be hero. No, I don't think you can be a hero like that. Nok-Nok gives you a faint nod, then trundles off, his costume trailing behind him, leaving small bits on the ground as he moves. Having goblins as loyal subjects proved to be tiresome. While the question of the shrines has been decided upon, I can't help but wonder how many more troubles will Nok-Nok and his tribe bring upon us in the future. Well, Root Shrine of Lamashtu, the Mother of Beasts. We definitely need to find something for him to do. Someone mentioned in my comment section that I could make him a court jester, which probably is a much better endeavor. Oh well. With that, however, I think it is time to end this episode, so I think we need to attend to more kingdom matters in the next one as well, but we'll see. For now, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next episode.